You're in the room at some point, please check in.
Little bump. Don't notice. Don't disregard the fact that I am both on camera and commenting on the stream. I am, in fact, that fast.
It's Super Rashad.
I am Super Rashad. I do anything for you guys. I'll make it happen just so you get the perfect stream.
All right. So Grix is looking at his hand. He's like, Terminate. It's probably not good against this deck.
It really isn't. I mean, Terminate, the only real targets are Bloodbraid Elf, which already did his damage, and Siege Commander, which, you know, only...
It's not its main round of victory, even.
Yeah.
All right. End of turn, Valakut.
Yep, time to go get some Valakuts.
Or is it, no, during main phase, Valakuts. Search, Valakut number 1 searched out.
And really, the Valakut deck has all the time in the world, because Grix isn't going to put any pressure on you.
Yeah.
It has all of these cards in hand that don't have targets, and basically it has no way to interact with the actual win condition, which is a land. No Spreading Seas. I guess there might be Spreading Seas in the main deck of the Grix's deck.
Yeah, that's true. Spreading Seas could be the main tool, and then in your sideboard, there's many lists that are running Goblin Rune Blasters. Second mountain laid by Justin,
yep,
and now a Goblin Rune Blaster.
Maybe we need to put a little mountain counter up on the on the screen, but the Rune Blaster gets flash frozen.
Yep.
You have to say flash frozen, not flash freezed.
Flash freezed? Flash freeze? Magic has its own rules of the English language. Divination. It's going to draw him a Divination and another Divination in Terramorphic
it looks like a Terramorphic Expanse.
But Justin doesn't care that his first one got flash frozen, because now the second one's going to go ahead and eat up that Drowned Catacombs.
Attack for 2. Every little attack for 2 means 1.5 fewer Valakuts or mountains you need in play. I guess it's 2/3 of a Valakut.
All right, Terramorphic Expanse laid down by Anthony.
So Justin has 2 Valakuts and 2 mountains in play.
And just drew a Lightning Bolt. And Bloodbraid Elf. Bloodbraid Elf is funny in this deck. It hit things like that.
It always hits Expedition Map. Every time.
Jund, it does broken things. Here, it does Expedition Map.
Sometimes Rapid Growth, which you're happy, and a lot of times maybe a Rune Blaster that you can't play kicker for.
Yeah, so Anthony goes ahead and Lightning Bolts the Bloodbraid Elf away. And it takes a 2 from Goblin Rune Blaster.
I know, this isn't looking very good for Anthony. Only because Justin is still at 20. And the only real way that Anthony can deal damage is, I believe, Cruel Ultimatums and Earthquakes.
Yeah, Earthquakes, so he needs to get ahead in life and then be able to do that.
All those spells cost a lot of mana.
I'm pretty sure Anthony's a creatureless Grixis. I can't say with 100% confidence right now, but
there might be one Sphinx.
Oh, okay.
A couple of Sphinxes of Jarwar Owl.
All right, so Drowned Catacomb laid over there. And Mind Shatter for 3. Well, that is a good tool against Justin.
Well, there's one Hurl and 3 other cards that don't really matter that much. So, good luck, Justin.
Yeah, so I guess you want to hope to keep the Laharo.
I don't see any green cards go to the graveyard.
That's what he does.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you get there.
So much for random, right?
It was random. He randomly just didn't lose the game.
Yup. He mentally told his cards to, have Anthony pick that, so you could stay in my hand.
Alright, so I think Justin needs to start looking for mountains. He could get one with the Expedition Map. He could get one with the Terramorphic Expanse just played. So that would be 3, and Valakut says 5 other. So you need so your 6th mountain is when you start dealing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, and Anthony's only at 13. So we're at the point where double Valakut.
Yeah.
All we need to do is pick it just to one more attack with the Rune Blaster, and we only need 2 mountains to come into play.
Yeah, and the mountains come into play at the same time, so both of them will trigger.
I think this game might be wrapped up.
Yep. He just has to make sure he doesn't run the Haro into a flash freeze or maybe a double negative.
You know what? I used to play like when Domain, the very first Domain deck, when that was legal.
Yeah.
It played Haros, to try to assemble Domain,
yeah.
and the worst feeling in the world was getting your Haro mana leaked or anything.
Evasive action.
Evasive
action because everyone was playing that deck.
It was
So Rune Blaster gets in there. And Justin keeps the Haro in his hand, even though he has the win in there. See, since Anthony has 6 mana, could go up to 7, and he could do protect it. Hopefully, he can protect it from any counters. So here's a Cruel
Ultimatum, and how many cards do we have? Oh, Herald Response. Is that game?
That's game. I think.
Wait.
Justin explaining to his opponent, "I'm going to find 2 mountains and kill you with 2 Valakuts."
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6. So
that's 12.
That's 12, and Anthony's at 11. Hey, I can do math.
Wow.
Thank you, Sesame Street. Specifically, the count.
Although it takes you longer to do math than that way.
Actually, the count doesn't teach you how to multiply, so I can't say thanks to the count. It's more like
you have to count twice. You're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the second Valakut does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. There you go.
All right, so Justin's up a game. Not sure what sideboard options Justin really needs to bring in.
I know Anthony's probably like, I got 50 dead cards. Let's take them all out.
Well, all you need flash freezes, more flash freezes, maybe some negates, maybe some essence scatters. I don't know how good that card really is.
Justin's telling his opponent how he doesn't he's not sideboarding, it looks like. No, it doesn't. I don't know if Justin's sideboarding.
I thought
Did he reach for it?
I think he reached for 2 cards.
Oh, okay.
Not sure what the 2 cards were.
I thought he just picked up a sideboard and set it down. I was more concentrating on Anthony here since he laid out, nicely separated what cards he's taken out already.
It's got to be, we're taking out black removal cards, putting in blue counterspell cards. Because he just lost to a Harrow. I'd hate to lose to a Harrow. You want to counter Harrow and get the 2 for 1.
Searching through the deck. I think that was some Terminates and not so good cards in this matchup.
Is this my water, or is that your water you refilled?
Oh, it's mine. I refilled.
Yeah, because I think I threw my bottle away. So, blew myself out.
So now you gotta spend another $20 on a bottle or whatever.
I know, and it's so late. It's like, I think the concessions are closed. It's like 11 o'clock. Wait, what time is it? It's like 10? It's like 10 p.m.
10 p.m., yeah. All right.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
I imagine Anthony's trying to play out in his head what scenarios he wants to happen so he could beat this deck. Because it's actually really hard for Grixis as long as they have the very standard Valakut draw. Grixis can't really do too much.
You just have to sit back on the gates and flash freezes. And maybe Essence Scatter for... I don't know what you'd Essence Scatter. The
Rune Blaster.
The Rune Blaster, right?
Yeah. And you really... This matchup you really need to be chaining your Cruel Ultimatums too.
Well, I mean, you have to get to 7 in order to start doing that. And if you're at 7, the Valakut deck's got to be at like 9 because the Valakut deck has Rapid Growth and Heralds. So if you got the 7, Valakut's at 8 or 9, which means you're probably already losing.
Yeah. Unless you bring your own Rune Blasters and hopefully slow them down. Just hit all their Valakuts. I'm not even... Does Anthony have Spreading Seas? I'm not sure.
Possibly. I'd hope. We can see if he flips through, shuffles, he drops a card. Is that Spreading Seas? Nope. Couldn't see.
Players that's tied. The active player should finish your turn. You have 5 minutes.
Wow.
Not sure why a legacy tournament is going on during the finals of the standard portion, but
that's really strange.
that just shows you how well StarCityGames.com can multitask.
They're like, let's run the standard 5K and a legacy 5K at the same time.